All right, I'm going to do a video. This video is about what I'm expecting to see in your notes. This is how you should do notes in geometry. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to show you the book, and then I'll show you my whiteboard also so you can get an idea of what to see. So I apologize. This was up, but it moved. Okay. So this is your book, section 9.1. What you should do in your notes is write 9.1 at the top, very big in the center, the top line of your page. Okay. And then it's has you can glance through that, use the Pythagorean, what you learn, glance at that, look at the vocab section a little bit. You don't have to write this stuff down, but I would just take a look at it, glance it, so you're prepared to, you know what you're expecting. Then you have a theorem. That's what comes up next. So on your whiteboard, you're going to write theorem in big letters, and then you're going to, you can write that down word for word, or you summarize it in your own words, okay? You're welcome to shorten it however you want, but definitely include the image, okay? That's important. And include the equation that they've given you. So in your notes, you want to have that. So let me show you on the board here. Theorem 9.1, blah, 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 blah. Image, equation. I didn't write all of it down, but so you just kind of have a basic idea. Then there is a vocab word. So write vocab, large letters, okay, on the far left line somewhere. And then underneath that, a Pythagorean triple is something, 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 something. Now, highlight your vocab word or box it or underline it, okay? That way it stands out. It's easy to find, okay? Then you're going to skip down, and then you notice there's a core concept right there, and it's got a lot of information. Very important. There's a study tip. They said memorize some of those for your standardized test. You're going to write everywhere you see core concept, you're going to put that in your notes. Again, summarize it. You don't have to do it all if that's so much writing for you. And then you've got it down here, core concept, big letters. You can write it in a different color if you would like. And then I just jotted down, you know, something, 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 and some data. Okay, now after core concept in your book, there's an example. You do not need to write the example in your notes, but you do need to look over it, read it. What do they do? Oh, okay, Pythagorean theorem, substitute it in, blah, 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 blah. I'm still struggling. I don't quite understand it. Click on the video right there. That video icon is a tutorial to show you exactly what you how to do that problem. And then we go to the next page. Example 2, don't write it in your notes, just read it, try to understand it. Example 3, now, after example 3, monitoring progress. This does go in your notes. You are to try to solve those in your notes. If you get stuck, click on the video icon button, watch how they did it, so you can answer it. And then write monitoring progress, big letters. And below it, question 1, there's the image, and I did some work. Question 2, image, and I did some work. Okay. And that's what I'm going to look for. I'm looking for big letters, section 9.1. Okay, this is section 9.1. Got it. Boom. Theorem. All right. And then the theorem starts with, okay, cool. Core concept, vocab, monitoring progress. Everything is so easy for me to find. And you keep going. So you see here, there's another theorem. So underneath, if you're still on the same page under monitoring progress, you're going to go theorem, kind of like that. 9.2. And you're going to jot down that information, summarize it. Skip the examples. Do not write them in your notes. Monitoring progress. Boom. Question 4, answer it. Question 5, answer it. And that gets you, that's exactly what I'm going to be looking for, okay? Perfect way to do notes. I know it was kind of like, what does he want for notes? Why do I do all these? We now have a system, and I know what I'm doing now. And I've worked with other math teachers, and they're doing the same thing. Okay, so make sure you do that in your notebook, and I'll let you know when to take a picture of it to send to me, and that way I can see how you're doing.